Peter Obi replies SANWO-OLU, says speaking truth about Nigerians' poverty isn't the marketing. My dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, here is another interesting news coming from Peter Obi as he gives response to SANWO-OLU. Says speaking truth about Nigerians' poverty isn't the marketing. My dear listeners, a few weeks ago we heard about SANWO-OLU accusing Peter Obi of demarketing Nigeria. So here is Peter Obi's response to him. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Labour Party's presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Peter Obi has responded to Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's criticisms, insisting that speaking the truth about Nigerians' poverty and governance crisis does not amount to demarketing the country. Obi's response comes days after Sanwo-Olu accused him of lacking the moral right to speak on poverty in Nigeria, following comment Obi made during a public lecture at Johns Hopkins University in the United States. Sanwo-Olu, in a statement titled Factually Addressing Mr. Peter Obi's Criticism of Nigeria at Johns Hopkins University, accused the former Anambra State Governor of making disparaging comment about the country, alleging that Obi's tenure witnessed a rise in poverty levels in Anambra. Reacting during the memorial lecture and tribute held on Wednesday in honor of the late Pale Edwin Clark, Peter Obi dismissed the criticism against him, questioning the rationale behind blaming him for tarnishing Nigerians' image when reputable international institutions have already confirmed the country's dire economic condition. I spoke a few days ago and people said I am demarketing Nigeria when it's truth being demarketed. The World Bank has just shown that 75% of Nigerians in rural areas are poor, Obi said. He added, it is the World Bank demarketing Nigeria. UNICEF 2 days ago released that Nigerians now have over 2 million malnourished children, the second highest in the world, and they are demarketing Nigeria. Let's tell the reality. Their level is in vain. We have a country now that is not democratic. We are not a democratic country, Obi continued. He also criticized the recent local government election in Edo State, describing it as fraudulent. The election that happened in Edo State is it democratic? Just the last election in Edo is the most undemocratic election. Everybody knows who won that election. So why are we keeping it and saying let your word go in vain? Obi lamented the state of governance and corruption in Nigeria, saying it is in vain. We can start picking the pieces now because they have destroyed everything people have sacrificed for. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. The country people sacrificed have turned into a crime scene. All we do today is stealing, stealing and stealing. Calling for courage and integrity. In leadership, he said, and we have to do something. All we need to do is live a courageous life. May God Almighty that calls him home grant him eternal rest and grant us the courage to look into what our father lived for and start picking our pieces. In his earlier remarks, Sanwo-Olu questioned Obi's performance in office, saying poverty increased under his watch. He also said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had done more to reduce poverty through educational investment and credit facilities for small businesses. My dear listeners, now have come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section